Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. I hope you all having a good day. I do apologize for not having been posting any videos, but I've been having health problems and family problems, but hopefully soon we'll be able to post a lot more. We are reviewing this Born Pretty limited edition flower stamping plates. They come in this beautiful box. Unfortunately mine came a little bit damaged. It comes with 3 stamping plates. Hope I organize them here. As you can see, 3 of them come in this beautiful casing. I will be showing one by one. This is the BPA01. It's this beautiful, full of flowers. Absolutely stunning. I hope you guys will be able to see. Do apologize if you can see my phone, which is what I'm using to record this. But other than that, it's absolutely fine. This is the second one. This is the BPA02. Has beautiful butterflies. My daughter absolutely loves this one. It's out of all of them her favorite. BPA03, once again, beautiful flowers. Here comes the next one, which is the BPA04. This is more like the desert. It's got the palm trees. It's got a few bees around. You will see when further on in the video when I do the review. BP05, and this one is more of a full image on the stamping. Right, in here is the first stamping plate, is the BPA01. As you can see, I'm using Born Pretty stamping nail polish in white for this. As you're gonna see, I'm using a different stamper on this one as I'm gonna be using for the rest of the video. Pure and simple because I was having quite a lot of difficulties with this stamping plate. It's quite new. I will be doing a review on it, but I was having quite a lot of problems getting the image to work. As you can see in here, it still missed quite a bit, and it took me a lot of tries to get it right, so I decided to change to my other Born Pretty stamping plate, which I quite prefer. Is this, as you're gonna be able to see, is this beautiful rose gold stamping, which is a lot easier to work with. Here it is, beautiful roses. This stamping plate is so easy to work with. I do apologize. I've been trying my best to actually catch the image on camera, but it's not easy to actually do the stamping and having to see it through my phone camera. This is the third image. As you can see, once again, it worked absolutely fine. I had people asking me before why I don't clean the scraper. Pure and simple because when I'm doing images like this, when I'm just doing a review, I don't find the need to constantly cleaning them. I have to make sure that the stamper itself is clean, but after I change from one plate to the other, then I tend to clean the stamper. There you go, absolutely stunning. Right, in here I'm doing the second one. I've done the mistake that I just clean it. As you can see in here, I just clean the stamper, and instead of letting it dry out, I decided to put the nail polish straight away. And as you can see, it looked a really weird consistency, so I had to redo it. I had to let it dry completely to be able to work for the image to actually work quite well. There you go. It's absolutely marvelous. If I'm not wrong, this is the last image on this first plate. And here it is, the end result of using the first stamping plate. Right, and here is the BPA02 mandala butterfly. Is my daughter's absolutely favorite stamping. plate. Although I must admit I did have quite a lot of problems with this stamping plate. As you can see, the bottom images, the ones that have a lot more covered, I couldn't get them to work. I tried different stampers, I tried different styles, and I simply could not get it to work. I don't know what I was doing wrong. I'm gonna try and work a lot better with it, but I still couldn't get none of the images to work. So I only done 3 of them on this one. So yeah, if you guys know any reason or why is not working, please let me know in the comments below and I will try a different technique. Like I was saying before, I did have quite a few problems with some of the images. The other ones, maybe probably out of frustration. Ooh, I'm struggling to say that word. Frustration, or maybe for any other reason, I was not getting the image absolutely perfectly right. I don't know if it's the problem with the stamping plate, or if it was the fact that I was getting a bit frustrated with it. Some of the images didn't come perfect, but they still can be stamped quite nicely. This one was actually my 3rd try, and out of all of the other ones that I've done, this was the one that came out perfect compared to the other 2. And here it is, all the 3 plus another one, but this one was one that I was having a lot of problems, as I said in the beginning of this stamping plate. The image is not perfect. I try my best, but unfortunately it didn't seem to work. Right, this is the 3rd plate, the BPA03. As you can see, all the bottom row of this plate, once again, it's got more coverage on it. The images didn't seem to come out right. One of them you will actually see, I've got a video of it that I've done it. The image didn't come out perfect. Once again, don't know why. If you guys let me know and I will try better. But is no problems whatsoever. The top row, as you can see in here, I managed to get quite clear and sharp images. They didn't distort, other than the fact that me trying to press and putting myself in an awkward position while trying to film this made them look a bit distorted on the sample, the nail samples. But other than that, the images come out perfectly fine. They are stunning, and they simply just work. Here it is. After it was quite awkward to do, but I absolutely loved it. Beautiful roses. And here, there's not much into this image, but it came out so sharp, so beautiful. As you can see, me pressing down, and there you go. All the image came out absolutely beautiful. Of course, there is some excess of nail polish around the stamper, but that you can remove quite quickly before pressing onto the nail, or even the image is quite big, so it will probably cover the nail completely and before you apply it. There you go, all 3 samples. I hope you guys like this stamping plate. Next is the BPA03 Passionate Desert. This is more like, I don't know, the desert. It gives me that vibe of the palm trees, bees, summery. That's what I get from this stamping plate. I get that summery vibe. As you're gonna see in here, the image is gonna be a bit awkward because I realized that I was filming a little bit out of focus of the camera, so the image came out a bit awkward if the camera decides to focus. But yeah, here's the second try of a different image. I must admit, I do not remember the name of this plant. There you go. The image came out perfect. I tend to get them a bit distorted when I try them on the nail samples, but other than that, there you go. Oh, I needed to find a way to put it onto it so the letters and numbers are in the right position. There you go. I managed to get a bit in focus, hopefully. As you can see, I have a lot of nail polish on my hands. I do on my fingers actually. It was basically trying to clean. It tends to go all over your fingers. So I would advise, if you guys are doing this to clients or even on your own nails, be aware that by cleaning the stamping plate, I use acetone, so I tend to get it on my nails, and if I have them freshly done, it tends to start peeling off. So be aware of that and be careful. Use gloves if you have to. I would advise if you are trying to do on a client and you don't want the nail polish to stamp everywhere. This B one, I realized in the last minute that I actually done it. I was putting it wrong, so I had to move slightly, so it looked a bit distorted, a little bit out of shape, as I would say. And this one is snakes. Reminds me of my husband. He absolutely loves snakes. There you go. That's the image. I had to do the stamping away from the reach of the camera. And there you go, all 4 of them. A bit they were a bit distorted, I must admit. Anyway, this is the BPA05 Strip Revolution plate. This is the last plate. No problems with this plate whatsoever. There you go, the image came right. I absolutely love this one because you can apply for the whole nail. I just realized that I completely forgot to put to record when I was putting into a nail sample to show you on the camera, so you will see the end result at the end. I do apologize once again. Have to remember to put it recording before I actually do it. There you go. This image once again on the corner came out a bit distorted, but the rest of it came absolutely fine. Right, this one I find it's a weird combination because it's got still that flowery effect, but at the same time it has more coverage for the rest of the nail, which I quite like. It is something different. It's got all sorts of aspects and shapes included on it. On this one again, a bit of mistake. But yeah, it actually works. Somehow it works. You guys have to remember that this is a limited edition stamping plates. I don't know how long it's going to be for sale. You can still find them on their official website. There's another set of 5 stamping plates. I will try to get hold of those. Unfortunately, I was only able to get hold of these ones. But as soon as I get, I will do a review for you. And there you go, all four of them. Here a quick reminder of all the stamping plates together. BP A3 in Blossom, this first one. This one is the BP A04 Passionate Desert, BP A05 Strip Revolution, BP A01 Flower Tango, and last but not least BP A02 Mandala Butterfly. And there you go. I hope you guys like. Please don't forget to subscribe and enjoy my other videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.